Good news! It's Wooden February! How it's made! Today on How It's Made!
Wooden ducks!
Now, wooden ducks are something you're not going to see that often in your day-to-day life.
You can use them to decorate your garden.
You can use their beaks to dab holes in the ground for planting seeds.
And also bulbs.
Bulbs. Here's a plain wooden duck. You'd pay about £120 in the shops.
This one is dotted.
You would pay £150 for a dotted duck in the shops.
Well, first we start with wood. We put it through the King Industrial machine.
Now, King Industrial provide all the machines that are used in modern day wooden duck creation.
And the saw blade for cutting. This is provided by our friends at Delta.
Now, Delta provide many of the cutting machines used in modern wooden duck production.
And dab it with a little glue.
Now, this is gorgeous PVA glue, and Craig here, he loves to slather his hands in the PVA glue at the end of the day and spend a few minutes peeling it off.
Yes, and also the fumes, they get you high.
Absolutely. Now you can see it squelching out the edge and the top.
But not to worry, we'll just get it all over the machine.
Yes, the glue on the machine is pivotal to creating a lifelike duck.
At the minute it's not perfect, but he'll get it right in the end.
Oh, Craig is a perfectionist. And I'm going to be quite honest, right now I can't see how this block of wood is going to become a duck.
No, that looks more like a fish template to me, Craig.
Yeah, so we will continue on the assumption that Craig is making a fish and that the duck is coming later.
Yes, for now he was just gonna cut at the edge till it becomes a rabbit.
Now he's written on the wood there, fish template M2. The first part we saw him use was M1, you see.
Now it's an awful lot of wood being wasted, if you ask me.
It is, but it doesn't go to waste. Oh no! The scraps are given to orphans who can clunk them together and use them as cheap musical instruments.
Oh yes, and they can create their best songs.
Yes, absolutely. Did you know the Jackson 5 were orphans? And they became famous entirely on wooden instruments donated by the Wooden Duck Factory.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
I know.
Now here, look, he is sanding it.
Sanding a poor duck's head, and it's surprising that all the blood and brains don't come out.
Yes, it's lucky they're made of wood.
Burp, burp. You're right, they are made of wood. There's no blood and brains.
But a lot of handcrafting has gone involved in this. It's not really good for mass production at all, is it?
No, and that's why wooden ducks are so expensive. You can buy a shoddy wooden duck that's just churned out of a machine, but that won't get Craig's stamp of approval.
But they sure do go shoddy work putting the neck on.
Yes, they gave him tiny little vampire bite holes because he's a vampire duck, and you'll see this when he's painted.
But they covered it up quite well, didn't they?
They did. I mean, he's a professional, is Craig.
Now he's painting it black.
I see a wooden duck and I want it painted black. Craig has gone home at this point, as he has done for the day with his wood cutting duties. And the duck is handed over to Russell, who is the resident paint expert.
Now she's just finishing up the body.
Yes, it's very dark under the wing.
Very, very intricate stuff.
Yes, and that's to get that genuine duck feeling to whoever is lucky enough to buy this wooden duck.
So they can sit it in the garden and stare at it when they want.
And maybe, just maybe, a real duck will pop on by and give it a second glance.
Yes, and it might even fool it into thinking it's a real one.
Yes, but we know better than that.
Now he polishing it up with some wax to make it super shiny.
This duck has suddenly become huge. I think it's like big enough to sit on almost.
Yeah, so you could use it as a boat.
Yes, this one is looking downwards This one is flapping wildly.
Yes, it's beautiful.
I think they've shown this one for too long.